Good morning, this is Carl Self, the Washington Mortgage Professor. It's October 16th, 2009. I wanted to thank you for stopping by, and today we're going to talk about why you should be pre-approved and the value of being pre-approved versus pre-qualified. First off, what a pre-approval is it's where you've actually been through underwriting, whether it's electronic or manual, and you actually have been approved for the purchase of your loan to the maximum amount. The value of this is when you go to buy a house, you're basically a cash buyer subject to an appraisal and title report. It gives you more negotiating power, more strength in your written offer that you can negotiate to gain a little more from the sellers. The other side is that a lot of these REOs or bank-owned properties or short sales that are in the market today are going to require a pre-approval. And one of the things that I do with my customers when I meet with them is I take their application, pull the credit information, and submit it directly to Desktop Underwriter, which is our electronic underwriting engine, and I get you pre-approved right out the gate. So from that point, I'll build your loan file based on what the requirements are on the pre-approval from Desktop Underwriter. We'll submit it to underwriting and get a final full approval. To date, I've had great success with Desktop Underwriter. On every approval, I'll build the file, the loan file, the package, to the underwriter findings from Desktop Underwriter, submit it to my live underwriter, and get a full approval. And one of the things that I've found with this is that the conditions that I get back are very limited. The last 3 transactions I've had were FHA, and I'm proud to say that there were no conditions for the borrower or on our side to get things done and docs out to escrow. The loan process is another thing that's very important to know and understand how it works. And with me, when you're working with me, the way the process works is I'll get your application, pull your credit, run Desktop Underwriter, upload the file to our tracking system, request all the documents from you, 2 years W-2s if you're hourly or salaried, 2 years tax returns if you're self-employed or 1099 employee, 2 months bank statements, and 1 month's pay stubs. Once I have all of that, we'll submit the file. If you have additional assets such as 401k or stocks, bonds, or mutual funds, we'll request that information as well. Once that's done, we have a complete package. You go out, you have your approval. We give you an approval letter for each property, and we're specific for each property. We'll hook you up with a realtor. You either have a realtor, or I can refer you to one of the handful of experienced market professionals I have for our area. And you'll go out, you find a house, you negotiate, write up your offer, get it accepted, bring me a copy of the purchase and sale. I'll order title, escrow, and appraisal. Once the appraisal and title are in, we submit the file for final approval to underwriting. It takes about 5 to 10 days. We'll get the final approval. If there's any conditions prior to the closing documents, we'll get those fulfilled, get them back to the underwriter, get them signed off, and then we'll go to closing documents. And at closing documents, we'll prepare the documents, forward them to escrow. Escrow will then prepare your documents for signing, schedule an appointment with you and the seller separately. You guys will both sign the paperwork. They'll return the paperwork to Guild, to our funding department. Funder reviews the documents, make sure that everything's right, and usually the next day you'll fund your loan. Escrow and title will record the documents with the county, and at that point you're now a homeowner. Very simple process, very stress-free, and I pride myself in following through with getting things done in a timely manner. Last month I had a FHA loan, a government loan, close in 2 weeks on a short sale. That's good to know, especially with the tax credit going away. If you were to make an offer today, we could potentially close you in time to get your tax credit. So again, I want to thank you for stopping by. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me, 206-852-1619, or you can send me an email, cself@guildmortgage.net. cself@guildmortgage.net. Again, thank you very much, and have a great day.